Fisher sticking with Kennedy Carter, sticking with Brittany Sykes off the bench.
This possession is so important for them. You want to be able to take a good shot, know that it's still a two-possession game.
Ogwumike inside, Cambage lost it. Cambage gets it back. Cambage puts it up, can't get the roll. Tipped around by Sykes. Enksler touched it last. And it'll stay here with Los Angeles. They're going to look at this. You can tell who touches this last. It's not going to be easy. Oh, it's really close. It's obviously either Enksler or Sykes.
You said it earlier, Pat. You know, being a ref in this game, especially, you know, it's not an easy task. And I know they want to be thorough, but they're doing a great job at trying to make it as fair as they can.
Yeah, my Forsberg is one of the very best.
Yeah.
Live, I thought it went off Enksler. The more I see it, the more looks like Sykes' hand might get in there, but
right.
You have to see something in this replay that gives you irrefutable evidence to turn. I think everybody watching along here on Twitter, on Facebook, and the call on the floor will stand.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those where whatever they called it on the floor was going to stay. My Forsberg coming over here to Jared Simpson, one of the assistants, and you hear say it wasn't that clear. So Derek Fisher, in all of his years as a player, as a Laker, as a head coach in the NBA and the WNBA.
Yeah.
See what he draws up here. Sykes has been pivotal in this Sparks comeback. Sykes gets by Robinson, cross-court pass. Ogwumike swing it. Samuelson, shot clock down to 3. She'll have to heave. That's a tough look. And Vivian's able to clear for Indiana.
Great defensive possession. They could have easily given up on the first or second pass, but they stuck with it, boy. That was great defense.
And how about Robinson dealing with the pressure from Sykes in the backcourts? And Sykes wanted so badly to use her expert defensive skills to try to force a turnover. Samuelson, who had hit so many big shots. That was not an easy play for the Fever to cover defensively.
Right.
Ton of ball movement there. Ogwumike swinging. But Indiana was step for step with Samuelson, who couldn't get a good look off. And Samuelson, who's had 3 3-pointers tonight. That defensive stand there, that defensive series for the Fever might end up being the play of the game in a game where we've had a ton of highlights. 99 points for Indiana and a 6-point lead with 20 seconds left. Now, if you're the Fever, obviously not fouling is a massive goal here, but what might Carlos Knox be telling his group?
Still play aggressive. Don't give up an easy shot, whether that be a layup or a 3. Still make it tough, play to the end. But I can tell they're starting to feel that win in them. So just being able to get there, finish the game strong.
A pair of rookies on the floor as they look to close this one out. An Egbo and an Enksler. And Alyssa Smith, who has 17 points and is Indiana's second leading scorer. Carlos Knox in his first game as interim head coach. Jared Simpson has been on this Fever staff for a couple of years now and one of his co-assistants. This opportunity, you can tell it meant so much to Carlos Knox. There are bigger picture goals here for this team, but what a start this could be.
Yes.
Game number 1 of Carlos Knox era. Inbound Samuelson, swarm. Carter gets by Vivian, pass deflected. Knocked around, Carter able to save it, out to Ogwumike, who hits a 3. Oh, you can't do it any better than that. And Mitchell takes hard contact and comes down holding her right knee.
Wow, what a possession. It looked like it was going Fever's way and it ended up in a wide open swish.
I think you could hear a sigh of relief from this entire building as Mitchell got up quickly. This is just a tremendous play by Carter. And Ogwumike keeping the sparks in the game. Mitchell, who is as durable as her in the league. She's not missed a game in her career. Unfortunately, I think she banged knees versus something else there, but when a player goes down holding the knee.
Yes. Your heart just kind of stops for a second.
Mitchell still perhaps bothered by that as she misses the first free throw. An 88% free throw shooter. Mitchell with 21 points tonight. A big one to make it a 2-possession game. Kelsey Mitchell with a hobbled right knee. Still kind of massaging it as she heads over to the huddle here.
Nothing easy. Don't close out too hard. Play the ball, move when it's in the air. You know, just all the little things that I'm sure they've worked on time and time again in practice.
Nneka Ogwumike with a 30-point, 10-rebound night. And yet the Fever have been able to overcome it so far. Mark due to excellent work on Liz Cambage, who's 2 of 11 from the floor. Sykes into Samuelson, has to hurry, knocked away by Vivians. Torrey comes up with the steal, and that should seal it.
What a defensive possession for Victoria Vivens right there. My goodness, it looked like she kind of got hit on the screen, but she was still able to overcome and power her way through and get the deflection on the ball and come up with the play. Oh, block. Wow. I mean, how many times does she block in the game? That's just being a smart play right there.
Vivians can't hit the free throw. It's a 2-possession game, though. Obviously, one every point you can get here. But the Fever are still in prime position to earn their 3rd win. Vivians wanted to. Sykes will get it up. That won't fall, and the Fever hold on. As Indiana took the lead late in the first quarter, they never gave it back. And in the first game as interim head coach, you think they're excited for their new leader?
So special. That's just a moment that you want to be able to share with your team and your teammates. So that's a beautiful thing.
This team has been through a lot over the last few days. A close loss in Chicago, a switch of their head coaches. They haven't had their rookie and number 2 overall pick, Nalissa Smith. Smith with 17 points tonight. Just saw her the first over there to congratulate.
Great job.
Indiana's new interim head coach and Carlos Knox.